So Rockstar Games just released the Mansions DLC trailer and a ton of information that we need to go through. So for the rest of this video, I will be going through everything that we just got relating to this new DLC called A Safe House in the Hills. If you guys do want to skip to a specific point in this video that you find most interesting, I will also include timestamps below. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's dive into it. So first things first, we did of course get the new trailer. Now I will not be showing the entire trailer in this video. However, this is something that you guys can check out for yourself. So I will leave a link if you have not seen that before in the comments below. It is a really cool trailer, and yes, Michael is returning and at long last having his own DLC in GTA Online, very similar to how Franklin got his. So first of all, on the Rockstar Newswire website, we can see all of these different images, and by the way, I will leave a link to the Rockstar Newswire in the description and pinned comments. So yeah, already we can see a ton of things that Rockstar seems to be including with the mansions. The first one being an expansive driveway. I do wonder how this thing will work. Maybe this is somehow linked to the garage and we can sort of display our cars. If you think back to GTA 5 story mode, where you could just park in a garage at one of the safe houses, I do wonder if it will really function like that. I think that would be super cool to see. Another thing that caught my eye there was the spacious garage. When clicking on this image, I think this looks incredible. It really does remind me of the GTA Plus garage called the Vinewood Car Club Garage. I hope it is kind of similar in a sense, and I also do hope that we can fully customize it. Scrolling down just a little bit, we do have this sort of new AI assistant. So this will be really interesting to see how this thing works. Supposedly, this is the latest in personal assistance and business service technology. So I do think that we might be able to call different personal vehicles through this and also manage our businesses. The virtual assistant can also align its identity to suit your preference. So another thing what might be really interesting to see how it works. Maybe we can change its voice or something, or even personality. That will be really interesting. Just underneath the AI assistant, it looks like we do have some really similar features, or at least one similar feature to the casino penthouses. This will be the mansion party, and I do have a feeling that it will just really function very similar to the casino penthouses. And just on the right hand side of this, we can also have our security team. I sort of hope that we can do something with them, maybe even have them follow us around or drive us around the map. Just imagine if the security team worked very similar to the yacht defenses, and you could sort of manage them through the interaction menu. So you lead some online players to your mansion, and when they get there, the security team becomes hostile. I think that would be a pretty cool feature. Moving on once again, we then get a sort of insight to how these properties will look inside. I think they do look pretty clean, and it also says here that these things will be highly customizable. And yeah, just scrolling down a little bit further, it looks like we can also have a vault inside these mansions, which I think is genuinely kind of crazy. A few things look like they are very similar again to the casino penthouses, like the state-of-the-art media room and the private salon, but still very nice. Even the engaging office, I'm guessing this is where you guys can use the AI assistant, but yeah, so far so good. Just based on the looks alone, I do think it will be worth the millions of dollars. Just really cool to see this. To now talk about some upgrades for these mansion properties, these things will be optional ones. The first optional upgrade is the podium, so we can actually have the opportunity to put one of your personal vehicles on display inside your mansion. So if you guys do have a rare vehicle or something like that, or even just a very expensive one that you barely use, this will be a good place to put it. I can definitely imagine some glitches including this. The armory is also a optional upgrade. If you guys have an armory in some different places, like for example the agency, it might not be worth upgrading to get this. We then have an interesting one, which will be the arcade. So you can put different slot machines or retro game cabinets inside your mansion if you guys have the arcade first. I think that's a really cool feature. And last but not least, the best upgrade in my opinion will be the vehicle workshop. I am really hoping that we can put on all of the upgrades. So things like the HSW upgrades if you guys have access to that, and even Armani Tech. I have a feeling that Rockstar might not let us do that, because of course the GTA Plus garage is currently the only place you guys will be able to apply any upgrade you want. But yeah, for the price of the mansion properties and potentially the upgrade price, I don't really see a reason they wouldn't do it. I guess we will just have to wait and see. So that will be the first half of this mansion's sort of deep dive. We now have another Newswire article, which is mainly to do with the update itself and not just mansions. So straight away, Rockstar just say that the update is coming on December 10th, and it is coming to every single platform, which obviously is expected. They do mention a few things about what we can expect. I think the main part there is the new missions, where we will have to stop the development of a mass surveillance network in an all-new action-packed adventure. If I'm going to be honest to you, I really do hope we have some sort of mini heist, and I really hope that these things are not just contact missions missions. Even if they are contact missions, I hope the payout for them is a lot better than usual. And Rockstar also mentioned that new vehicles will be added as well, which is always expected with DLCs. Just moving down a little bit, we get a more sort of in-depth description of what we get with the mansion properties. Now, we have already technically covered this in the first bit, but if you guys want to read through that, the link for this Newswire article will be in the description and pinned comments below. An exciting part of this DLC is of course the new vehicles, and the first one that we get a look into is the FMJ Mark V or Mark V. This honestly looks really cool, and Rockstar also mentioned something about the GTA Plus member benefits, where you will receive a week of early access to this new car, so you will technically get it a week early. GTA Plus membership will also unlock perks for mansion owners and a new option in the Vinewood Car Club app, and it says there you can manage staff members remotely at select businesses. So I do wonder how this thing will work. I wonder if it will be only switching things up in these businesses, for example the nightclub, changing your technicians around and stuff. If it's something like that, I don't really see the full point of that, because of course we can still have the MCT in the Terabyte and essentially get the same thing as I just described. However, because it does say staff members, it makes me think that it could potentially be a lot different, and because it is of course a GTA Plus membership thing, it has me thinking it might be something to really help with productivity with your different businesses. I really hope that is the case. Obviously that is just pure speculation at this point, and we will have to wait and see. We get another image of a new car by the looks of it, and just going solely based on the logo on the front of the car, I do think this could be a pifter. It still looks incredibly clean. I cannot wait to test this one out and really just see how fast it is compared to other things. After that, we then have new missions, vehicles, experience upgrades, and more. And Rockstar pretty much say here that a slate of new top-of-the-line vehicles will be coming, which is really nice to hear. Hopefully these ones are extremely fast and have access to things like the HSW upgrades. They also do mention that in the next paragraph, so very nice. And the missile lock-on jammer is apparently coming to a lot more vehicles, including several non-weaponized aircrafts, which will definitely make these ones a lot more usable in public sessions. They also mentioned some new law enforcement vehicles, which is really nice to hear, drift variants, free mode events, and several experience upgrades. And probably one of the most overlooked features that will be coming with the DLC is the mission creator, and even better, it will be available to all versions of GTA Online. So at long last, we will finally be able to create our own missions in GTA Online. It has been so many years that we have been waiting for something like this, and at this point, we can actually make everything apart from missions, I do believe. I think this thing has so much potential. It's just such a shame that we are getting it now and not a few years ago at least, but nevertheless, still a really nice thing to have. And last but not least, the final thing to cover will of course be these VIP benefits and the mansion discount. When this video goes live, you will only have roughly around 1 day left to take advantage of these different things. So completing all 3 of the listing missions to get $1 million within 72 hours, and that massive $2 million mansion discount when they release. And if you log in before December 7th as well, you will get access to the Black Tier rewards, which will allow you to get the free Uber Macro Volta. So yeah guys, that will be essentially everything that Rockstar just dropped. So now we have a date for this DLC, which should be on the Wednesday. A ton of information and insights to how these mansions will look and perform. The only thing that I did skim over was the fact there is only 3 mansion properties, and if I did remember, I will have probably included it right now. I believe we already have the names for these things as well. So yeah, overall just great to see that. What do you guys think about this DLC breakdown, and what are you most looking forward to with this DLC? I think just having Michael returning and the fact we get to earn our very own mansions for the first ever time in GTA Online history is honestly just massive. I think the only thing letting this whole DLC down is the fact it should have been done much sooner, but nevertheless still extremely nice to see this. Make sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this DLC, whether it be the trailer, the different things that Rockstar have stated, or even how much you guys have saved up for the mansions themselves. And yeah, with that being said, make sure to leave a like on this video if you found it useful in any way, shape or form. I really do appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.